Hi there! So as you can see by the title, this is about making friends with anyone you want to make friends with, specifically celebrities. Now, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. I'm not like best friends with celebrities or something, but I did get myself in situations where I attracted celebrities and I was able to connect with them. This is simply what worked for me, and before I get into the stories of what happened, I also want to say I'm not going to mention like who exactly, because I just feel like that's not what this video is about. It's not about bragging. It's about trying to help people realize that you can be friends with anybody. I've noticed oftentimes people, when they think about making friends with celebrities, they think, oh my god, these people are so cool, they're so much better than me, how the fuck am I going to be able to make friends with them? And that's exactly where the problem lies. It's putting someone on a pedestal, making it seem like they are up here and we're up here, therefore we could never become friends. But when we realize that they are just human beings like us and that we're all equal, you can make friends with people that way. The most fundamental thing I am going to say in this video, that you need to get this idea out of your head that they're here and you're here. This is with anybody, not just celebrities, but like if you want to make friends with somebody, you got to get this out of your head, that they are better than you or you can't be friends with them, because it is literally just a mindset thing. I was really lucky that I grew up around people who didn't put others on a pedestal, and especially very spiritual people as well that I had in my past that have told me all is one and everything is connected. And so because we're all connected, that means that these levels that we think exist in our head, they don't actually exist. And so it is possible to connect with anybody. I'm gonna get to the story. And before I start the story, I'm gonna say that I've always believed that I can get anything I want and connect with anyone I want. And I've believed that I'm worthy of capturing someone's attention and I have enough to offer to be friends with someone like that. So that is something that you again need to get like ingrained in your mind. You can connect with these people, you know? My experience was actually through the law of attraction. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of what the law of attraction is about, but it's basically you have certain thoughts that you focus upon and then you're going to attract that. If you have thoughts of, you say things to yourself like, I naturally just am not good at this or I'm not good at that, and I don't make money with jobs, that's just not who I am, you're gonna constantly attract situations, people, mindsets where it's confirming that initial belief. Whereas if you have the mindset of money just comes to me, I'm like a money magnet, then that's gonna happen. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's kind of just like you're a magnet. That's what the law of attraction is about. Why I'm relating it to the story is because I was very focused upon this one artist in London, because I moved to London I think 2 years ago. I can be friends with this person, and even before I came to London, I think I'd sent her a message on Instagram, and obviously like she didn't see it because, you know, celebrities get like a lot of messages coming in, but I still believed. I just like deep down I believed, you know, like it's gonna happen. And then one day I was walking on the streets in London and she just happened to walk my way, and I like was sort of in shock and was kind of, oh my god, are you so and so? And we just started speaking, and I was just being myself. I was being authentic. I was being confident about who I am, even though in the meantime I was very scared, very nervous, you know, just natural reaction of someone you suddenly see in real life that you've only seen like in YouTube videos or whatever, and you know, music videos, all that. So I was trying to keep that like calm down. But then eventually, you know, I was just talking to her, and then I think I made some retarded comment like, oh, you know, I don't have any friends in London, I'm so lonely, I'd love to connect with more people. And then all of a sudden she was like, let's exchange numbers, you know? So that's how fast it happened, and it was really because I treated her like a normal person, like I would treat anyone else. I didn't put her on a pedestal again. This kind of brings about another like important point, which is to be genuine and to be yourself. When you realize your worth, that you are good enough, of course people are gonna want to be friends with you. There is only one person like you, it's you. So why would it not be good enough for people to want that and to want to be friends? And you know, oftentimes it's not even us that thinks like, oh, they're on this pedestal and I'm never going to be able to be friends with them. It's also other people's opinions, and especially people who are insecure and have doubts in their life. They enforce that idea onto us, so we start believing, oh shit, yeah, like she was like, look at them and look at you, like you're never going to be friends, you know, like you hear these people say that towards you. How are you going to believe in yourself and think I can do this when you're constantly being, you know, enforced that idea? So in my head, I'm like, that's already a sign that those people shouldn't be in your life, because nobody should make you feel that way. You can do anything you want, and you should be around friends who enforce that idea and not they're this person and you're that person. Like, of course you're never going to be friends. You don't want people like that in your life. When we meet people, I've noticed I've been able to make friends with anybody by being curious and passionate about them and not making it about yourself. The time will come when they ask questions about you, but initially your goal should be to find out as much as you can about this person, kind of like, you know, if this person is going to be my friend, do they have all the traits that I want? Do they have the same interests as me? Like, how do they spend their time? All of these questions. We get so caught up in trying to impress other people, like we forget that it's not about whether we're good enough. Like, of course we're good enough. You don't need to prove your worth anymore. So it's about sort of finding out, is that person gonna be who I need in my life as a friend? That whole thing happened with another celebrity, but I'm not gonna mention the name or what happened because I feel like people might be able to deduce things from my Instagram. It just kind of confirms that when you believe something, it's gonna happen. And what I learned from the second time that happened was, you never have to force things. If something is meant for you, especially a connection, it is going to happen so organically, it's going to blow your mind. And that's why the whole law of attraction thing, you gotta not be desperate. You gotta not doubt that this is going to happen. You gotta have full faith and let it go and trust sort of the universe to make that happen for you. Because if you keep living in doubt and questioning things, you're going to get exactly that. The universe is going to give you more of that because that is your most dominant emotion. Pay attention to those emotions and make sure you're in sort of like a safe place and understanding it's going to happen, and just trust that process. What I found interesting about these stories, when it happened in my life, I told my friends about it, and a lot of their reactions were sort of like, oh, you're so lucky, you know, like these things only happen to you, whatever. And in my head I was like, no, like this is not luck. This is something that could happen to anybody. And as long as you believe that, luck is gonna be on your side too. I think that we create our own luck. I think we attract it into our life. And if we have the mindset that we are unlucky people and we don't attract abundance and good people and celebrities, then we won't. But if we think that we can, that's exactly what we're gonna get. That's pretty much all I have to say. I don't really have more to say about this. That's kind of all. And I think using these things that I said are gonna be so vital and helpful when you want to attract the right kind of people in your life. I mean, I could make another video on toxic friends because sometimes we don't notice either that people are draining us or they have a bad energy that we shouldn't be entertaining or be around. But in my life, I have pretty much been blessed with really great people, and I think it's exactly because I have that mindset that I can be around whoever I want and I see my worth. That is so important. But that's kind of another video as well. So anyways, if you like this, subscribe, like the video, and I'm going to be posting every week. So make sure you hit that button.